Investigators say it is one of the worst cases of animal abuse they have seen. Two Vancouver Island men are charged with animal cruelty after the SPCA alleges the men starved and then tied a rope around the head of a horse, raising it off the ground until it died of strangulation. A News reporter Stephen Andrew has more.
Al Mercer has been taking care of horses on his hobby farm for more than 14 years. One of his favorites was Jalupé, an animal he rescued from the Lower Mainland.
I used to call him my $1 million horse. You know, anyone could ride him, do anything for you.
So when the horse got too old to work on the farm, Mercer found a new, quieter home for Jalupé on this Central Saanich property.
This guy came by with a woman looking for a horse for their son. And it seemed like, you know, this way they talked and how it was going to be treated. You know, I thought it was going to be a good match and he was going to get a really good home.
That man is David Whiffen. The BC SPCA say he is now charged, along with Clayton Cunningham, with animal cruelty.
This is one of the ones that, probably one of the worst ones I've ever dealt with. The horse I got to know is in the course of the investigation, and he was a real sweetheart. And to think that anyone would cause such unnecessary pain and suffering to an animal, especially when they're as sweet as this horse was, it's just unbelievable.
Investigators allege Whiffen starved Jalupé and then hung the horse to death. This picture of the emaciated animal was taken shortly before the horse died.
The people in care and control of the animal failed to provide Jalupé with what he needed, and it was opposed to humanely putting the animal down. It's alleged that the horse was hung with the use of a rope and an excavator.
But A News has learned that David Whiffen has two other horses on this property. While the SPCA won't confirm whether they are trying to seize those animals, they do say that they are monitoring the health of the horses. Al Mercer is stunned by the gruesome image of his once prized Appaloosa. Even the thought of someone harming Jalupé brings the horse's former owner to tears.
It's hard to even think about right now. I really couldn't believe it, and yeah, I don't know. I have troubles even talking about it.
David Whiffen and Clayton Cunningham are scheduled to make their first appearance in a Victoria courtroom on November 30th. In Central Saanich, Stephen Andrew, A News.